Hey, what's going on, my fellow dads? Welcome to another Fearless Friday. I'm sitting here in the waiting room waiting for my car to be fixed. Yesterday I got very lucky. We traveled for over an hour by car and in the end the car broke down. Didn't realize it until my dad told me the car sounds really weird. I was like, really? And it was actually going so yeah, this morning I went to the garage, they fixed it, so that's awesome. So here's one of the things that I want to talk to you about. One, I'm reading the Millionaire Mind book by, I lost T. Harv Eker, which is absolutely insane. I want to share a little bit about that. And the other one is that we went to the library today, find some books, and I spoke with a librarian who's actually a teacher in regards to my 6-year-old starting to learn how to read, right? Because so far it's been a real struggle and frustration for him, for me, and I'm trying to find better strategies to make this work for him so he doesn't get so frustrated that he then doesn't like to read, right? So she told me actually, it's like, look, every single boy, girl has their own age of when they're ready, or their own moment when they're ready. Just play with them, have fun, read a lot of books, which we're doing. We just got 5 different books on space, so on the planets and outer space, which he really enjoys. So we picked something that he really likes and just work on him that way, little by little. So that's the strategy. That's what we're going to work on. And actually this afternoon I have a live interview with Oleg Kagan, which I'm calling him the librarian. I don't know if you've seen the movie, but I think he looks like him, and he talks like him, he acts like him. He's got a lot of knowledge. So we're definitely going to be diving into this theme of, having your kids to learn how to read, enjoy how to read, right? It's very important. I never read when I was young until like recently, like the last 2 years I started reading, and lately I'm reading even more. But I never did, even though my parents were, and still are, they love to read. They got tons of books. So I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to make sure that I get my kids to enjoy reading, or at least read what they want to read, right? So that said, talking about reading, right? As I mentioned, the book that I'm reading, The Millionaire Mind, by T. Harv Eker. Absolutely fantastic book. Highly recommend it to any dadpreneur out there, because for me it's changing the game. I'm reading it now full through, taking notes, and I'm going to put all the notes in the book, and then I'm going to read it again and do all the exercises. That's the way that's my strategy in regards to reading. Some people just read and try to read 50, 60 books, or maybe 70, 80 books a year. This is the way I do it. I take one book, and if it's a topic because of the topic that I really want to study, and then I start really diving into it. So first reading, taking notes, and then start reading it again and doing all the exercises. I'm doing that with The Millionaire Mind, and I'm also doing that with Expert Secrets from Russell Brunson. So if you are poor, if you are middle class, if you don't have enough money, and you have no idea why, you're trying, you're working, and most likely, from what I've understood from the book, and it kind of makes a lot of sense to me, it's all about your mind. It's about how you've been raised when it comes to money. So this book helps you to determine what that's been, and this book helps you then to change your mind, to change it to a millionaire mind. So it's really interesting, and I'm going to go in the future, I'm going to go in more depth in certain smaller aspects that he mentioned in that book. However, just want to come quickly online and say, like, look, if you haven't bought that book yet, if you haven't read that book yet, do me a huge favor, get it. It is absolutely inspirational, insightful, and it is definitely going to help me to reach again another level within my life. And it will teach me stuff now already that I shouldn't say when it comes to money to my kids, right? And it will give me the opportunity to teach them stuff in regards to money while they are growing up. So that said, if this is a message that stuck with you, you liked it, one, make sure you take action. So if you never read the book, go get it. It's Actually, it's for the value that the book is giving. It's really cheap. So go out and get it, and if you have it, let me know. I'd love to find somebody that has the book and wants to discuss the exercise and stuff like that. It's always fun to work on a book like that. That said, if you like this message, make sure you give me a nice thumbs up or a nice heart, share it with your friends, and also later on I will put in the link if you want to stay informed of when I go live with people that I interview. Thanks Ayo, I appreciate you. So make sure that you check that out. It'll be 4 o'clock my time, so that's in about 2 hours. We'll go live with him. As I said, I call him the librarian. He's what's going on, Ayo? He's very intelligent. It's going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be a different conversation than I had so far, which I'm always looking for. So I highly recommend everybody to check that out. If you are in my profile, just scroll down a little bit. The message there, you can click on the reminder star so you get reminded when we go live. Anyway, that said, thanks everybody for being with me. Have an amazing Fearless Friday. Try and do something fearless, and work on your courage to become bigger and bigger. All right, everybody, take care. Bye bye.